What's happening? What's shaking, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? So, here we are again. Here we go again. If you're new to the channel, you want to learn something about trucking and all the fraud that's involved, well, this is the place, because I'm one of the only guys that goes deep dives down into the rabbit hole. For all my lovely subscribers, yeah, we got a hot special for you today. And if for some odd reason, all of a sudden this show popped up in your email, well, you're either the crooks, and I always like to drop the crooks' emails into my shows so they can get a copy of their show to let you know that we are on to you. And for the brokers, I thank you for reporting them for the double brokering, because that got added into the show. So I hope you like the show. I hope you become a subscriber. You can reach me at axel.liveshow@gmail.com. You can visit my website, axel-live.com. Actually, the email was, did I get the email right? axel.liveshow@gmail.com. And then the website is axel-live.com. All right. Gets a little confusing sometimes because I start rambling at the jaw. But either way, we're coming for all you frauds. So tonight's special is, ding, ding, Belay Transportation, LLC, showing out of Maryland. But we're going to show you some strange stuff going on with these guys, from corporations to another authority to all kinds of crazy stuff. It's truly amazing how this stuff goes on. Make sure you guys share this video out. We're going to get it over to the FMCSA, FBI, DOJ, whoever. These guys need to be fully investigated, probably thrown in jail, because I'm telling you, there's some bad stuff going on in trucking, stuff that should not be going on. So let's start rambling to the show, shall we? So this authority was granted in February of 21, revoked in April of 21, reinstated in July of 2021. It's truly amazing. So this is their insurance. Now what's interesting is we got all these canceled and replaced. 12 times there's entries for canceling, 11 times entries for being replaced. But out of the 23, 22 of them are just from 2024 to 2025. So obviously they're playing a game with the insurance. And for my guys that watch, they're involved in the insurance industry, you know what to do. Pull their insurance, look it up. Let's get this out to the insurance companies and let them know that they are dealing with frauds and crooks. So when I look up their corporations, we got Belay Transportation, Maryland. We got Belay Transportation, LLC, Oklahoma, which is inactive. We got Belay Transportation, LLC, out of Maryland, previously known as Belay Transportation, LLC. I never seen LLC. That's a new one to me. So pay, as we say always, pay close attention now. So we got this Belay Transportation, LLC, jurisdiction, Maryland. It's 4 months old. And the agent's name is Belay Gebremskull, Numskull, whatever you want to call him. Company address goes to Maryland. But this isn't the only corporation this bozo the clown has. So he also has Belay Transportation, LLC, inactive from 4 years ago, showing jurisdiction of Oklahoma. He has Belay Transportation, LLC, Maryland, also 4 months, mailing address 627 Eden Place, Gaithersburg, Maryland. And I believe if we go back, okay, this I believe is the same one, the one from Maryland, 8367. So yeah, so I'm just showing it over again. So we got two corporations here, one from 4 years ago and one from 4 months ago. One inactive, one active, one Oklahoma, one Maryland. Let's keep going. We got more, but we got another one. We got one from 5 years ago in 2020. It was forfeited. Belay Transportation, LLC, Department of Action, forfeiture. Same address, the 627 Eden Place, Gaithersburg, Maryland. It's really interesting. Someone else probably have to dig into it, but I like how it says business classification text. 20 entities other than corporations. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't want to know what it means, but you know, the authorities can look to see what it means. So this is exactly from the Maryland.gov. And you'll see there, Belay Transportation, 2x LLC, 627 Eden Place. This business is not in good standing. So this is where it goes to, 627, 639, whatever. It goes to this building, which is like a condo worth, I think, almost $600,000 in Maryland. Just want to point it out. I want to be paying $600,000 to live side by side with a bunch of people in the same building. My personal opinion. Let's move along. So we got this guy now, the Belay Gebrem Meskel, Numbskull, whatever. It's showing he's age 61, and that's his current address. I have to look him up. A person with the name blah 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 Numbskull is also an associate professor and doctor of engineering who has published numerous research papers on leveraging big data analytics for intelligent transportation systems and the Internet of Vehicles. His work focuses on data structure, modeling, and safety applications in modern transportation. I think he's a fraudster, is what I think. And it says Doctor of Engineering there, Bahir Dar University, Institute of Technology. But he also has additional affiliations because in 2014 to 2015, he was at the Chongqing University in Chongqing, China, assistant professor. This shit is unbelievable. I swear to you, this is unbelievable. I don't know if this guy is real, fake, if they're just using his name, if he's the mastermind behind this operation. But I start to get a little concerned when I see this kind of stuff going on with multiple corporations, and then I see he has China connections or went to school over there, whatever. This is great. This is like movie stuff. So we got Belay Transportation. This is from Broker Snapshot. You'll see there it's got his name, the numbers, it's got the 627 Eden Place. And usually on Broker Snapshot, it gathers information from wherever, whether it's from the FMCSA or the corporation sites, whatever. But what's really interesting, this guy breaks the record. He really breaks the record because in 2025 there, you'll see there was 51 changes involving this authority. 51 changes. I don't know what it could be because on Broker Snapshot, it's not showing a bunch of addresses changes or phone numbers or emails or anything like we usually see, but there has been 20 or 51 changes in the year of 2025 alone. It's very concerning. So, guess what? Guess what, folks? He's got more corporations for this company. Now we got Belay Grambresco from Belay Transportation, as you can see there. Belay Transportation, LLC. Not Belay, but Belay now. Now it's Belay Transportation, LLC in Ohio, with another address of 1526 Nicholas Road, Dayton, Ohio, which we will go over. This guy is unbelievable. So we got Belay Gembrensko, Ohio, which is Belay Transportation. And there you can see the corporation. It was from 4 months ago. Now it's showing jurisdiction Ohio, branch of Maryland, U.S. company. Interesting, isn't it? Isn't it interesting? Belay Gembresco, which is usually Belay Transportation, is also now Belay Transportation, LLC. Oh, you think you're slick, buddy. You're not slick. Axel, he sees everything. He does deep dives. I hope you're enjoying your show so far. We're not done. And yes, I did include his email, his dispatcher email. I included the brokers that, put up the freight guards. So everybody's watching your show, besides all my other subscribers and everyone else that knows all about my channel. So we got Belay Transportation, LLC, 627 Eden Place, Gaithersburg, Maryland, which you can see above me, is a clip from Safer Site. Over on the right over there, though, the address for Ohio. And now remember, he's showing they're together. They're linked, branches here and all this other stuff. But over there in the corporation, the Belay Transportation for Ohio, look at that, 1526 Nicholas Road. So he's obviously defrauding the FMCSA, the whole trucking community. Yes, you're a fraudster. So right here, branch of Maryland, Belay Gembrensko, 1526 Nicholas Road, Dayton. And what does Axel find? He always finds everything. He loves to show you guys the pictures of what's going on. So at that address, 1526 Nicholas Road in Dayton, Ohio, we have an MH Truck Trailer Repair LLP. Now, I don't know which business is still here, if they're all here, or what the hell is going on. It's not the only one. It's not the only one. So I also see there on this sign, Royce LLC, which is Royce Truck Service. Same address, 1526 Nicholas Road, Dayton, Ohio. As we move along, Axel, he has to go look up this Royce LLC. And I will tell you this, folks. Now, this corporation is from 3 years ago. I couldn't fit it into the show. But if you go run these names, Kamidilo Abdumokstorov and Shukrat Ismoilov, they got a bunch more of authorities underneath their name. Yes, that's right. A bunch more trucking companies or logistics companies underneath their name. Even though they're showing a different agent address, it's all right. We got their names now. We're on to them too. So we're not done. I want to point some out here. I got this picture on Google, and this is the yard. I don't know how current it is, or if it's old or new. But what I noticed about these semi-tractors sitting here behind me, as you can see, there's MC and DOT numbers on them. Now, they look like they are of different companies, but you'll see a pattern, which we a lot of times see in the trucking community, where they'll just stick a piece of paper with the number, just stick the numbers right on the truck. It's like so generic, like open up a Cracker Jack box and just slap on the numbers on the trucks and let's start rolling. If any drivers are out there, especially in Expedite, and you happen to roll by this address, I'd really appreciate some photos, videos, do a little walk around real quick. You don't have to trespass on the property unless you want to act like you're going in there to ask them questions about an oil change or something. Get me some footage. Get me some current photos, and we'll put it in the next show. Because I'm telling you, something's going on at this address. So, look what else Axel finds. Look what he finds. I don't know if there's a relation or what the heck is going on. But this carrier, also called Cargo Solutions, Inc., which is showing a physical address in Moraine, Ohio, okay, has a mailing address, also the 1526 Nicholas Road, Dayton, Ohio. I mean, I don't know what is going on here, but the feds need to do a full investigation. And all you brokers out there and all you carriers, I don't know, man. It's rough. It is rough, but I'm telling you, keep putting those freight guards on these crooks. Keep knocking them down. Report them to the insurance companies. Let everyone know what's going on, because something is definitely going on. And, Axel, he's got to go look up the corporation on these guys. So as you can see there, we got Cargo Solutions, Inc. Now, it's showing Moraine, Ohio, physical address, and mailing address, Dayton, Ohio. But, of course, we got two other guys, and this is from 14 years ago. Now, I forgot to go look to see how old this Cargo Solutions authority is, but something just tells me I don't think it's 14 years old. You guys can maybe put it in the comments so I don't have to go back and do it. But, of course, we got these other names now. Jagtar Kaur and Sharanjat K. Sidhu, okay? I mean, listen, let's just move along to the good stuff. How about we read the freight guards on this company that we started with here? So Belay Transportation. This was just submitted October 29th, 2025 at 5 o'clock Eastern. The reported company, of course, is Belay Transportation. Uh-oh, can you hear the airplane flying overhead? So you see who the report is submitted by. I did include their email, so they'll get a copy of the show. I appreciate you for putting this freight guard. So here's what they reported. Unauthorized rebrokering of shipment, fraudulent activity, unethical or deceptive business practices. Brokered my load to Belay Transport MC 1164177, who then gave it to Global Trans DOT 2233025, who then brokered it to the carrier MA, there's no M and A, it's M space A, I looked it up, Cargo MC 1547395, who was a victim in all this. When M&A arrived to load for the original carrier, Belay, my shipper sent photos and the MC and DOT number did not match Belay. We looked up the carrier, MA Cargo Express, and called them. They told us who they got the load from and provided us with the rate con, showing our load was indeed double brokered. I mean, unbelievable. So Belay gets the load from this broker, gives it to another broker, Global Trans, who then brokered it to the carrier. I don't understand how this can go on. Global Trans is a big brokerage. How are they taking a brokered load from a carrier? They should have put that in here. Kimber, did you notice that? Ask that question. How did Global Trans, with the broker authority, get the load from a motor carrier authority to give to another carrier? Obviously, sounds like Global Trans is involved in fraud also. Let's look at the next one. Let's move along. So now here's another one. This one also October 29th, so it must have been a hot day for them. Belay Transportation is obviously the fraudster again. Unauthorized rebrokering your shipment, fraudulent activity, unethical or deceptive business practices. And of course, right next to my noggin here, on both of these, they don't respond. I wouldn't respond either because you're guilty as heck. So this was by Anthony Jeffs from Building Zone Industries. And yes, Jeff, you got a copy of the show too. Let me know what you think. If you guys want to send a nice tip to Axel for his coffee and his hard work, let me know. Everything is on my channel main page. But like I said, you can go to axel.liveshow.com. But let's read this one. Gave Belay Transportation a load. When truck showed up to load, it was a different carrier. They got the load from a different broker. See, here we go again. Even they're saying it, that they got the load from a different broker. We looked at another load that Belay did for us, and it was double brokered as well. They used both the phone number and email from FMCSA as well as dispatch at belaytransportationllc.com, which I did include into my emailer, and phone number 443-345-1487 for communication. They have admitted to double brokering my loads, and I have pictures to prove it as well. Please tell me, folks, how and why are brokerages taking loads from carrier to then double broker to another carrier? These brokers also need to be held accountable. So Global Trans, if you're watching the famous Axel Live show, explain to us. You can send it to my email, axel.liveshow@gmail.com. How are you getting loads from Belay to give to another carrier? A broker doing this. And I'm going to assume either this was Global Trans also on this one or another broker. So if you see this, Anthony, and you'd like to let us know who the other broker was on this one, we'd like to know. I would do a follow-up, actually, or I'd drop it in the comments. Because this is very concerning here, what is going on. This is outright fraudulent and criminal behavior in trucking. So that's the show, folks. This is unbelievable what's going on. A carrier is giving loads to a broker or getting loads from a broker. I don't, it's so confusing to me now. I'm so confused what's going on. So the broker is posting the load. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this show. This right here is nasty business. And any regular folks who are watching, this is what's going on in trucking. This is what's causing your goods and insurance and all this other nonsense go up, even for you other carriers. Okay? This is why your insurance is getting expensive. Because a lot of you guys don't speak up. It's very easy to speak up. It's very easy to support those who are trying to help the industry. But a lot of you don't believe in camaraderie. You don't believe in support. You just want to complain and make, noise that like a bird can't hear. It's just right here in front of everybody. It's amazing to me. And then you got these guys starting vetting platforms. They're not vetting anything. And even if they are vetting, nobody knows. Nobody knows. You guys have such a disconnect, brokers to carriers, vetting companies, even carriers. A lot of these carriers, they're left out to hang. That's right, left out to hang. Because, see, you brokers can put freight guards, okay? But do you put anything out, or do these vetting platforms put anything out to let carriers know? No, maybe only if they pay you a donation for your vetting companies. So the fraud just continues. It goes on and on and on. And then we have frauds that only deal with frauds. So you got fraudulent brokers or fraudulent agents that do this kind of crap and giving loads to a carrier to give to another carrier. Please explain this nonsense to me. People need to go to jail. So, one last time here so everybody knows. You got the DOT number right there, 351-4177. Belay Transportation, LLC. Operating out of 2 states or whatever state with multiple corporations and an original corporation 5 years ago, which was forfeited. But yet they're still operating with the Motor Carrier Authority, just open up more corporations connected to Maryland and to Ohio. This is nonsense. It's truly nonsense. This authority needs to be shut down. People need to be prosecuted. This is how it's going to get better. People need to start reporting, make some noise, put all this out there like Axel does, okay? Because once it's documented, it's documented. And now it's going to be all over the internet, all over the SEO. I don't care. You go to search Belay now, you're probably going to be able to see their video. Belay, I hope you enjoyed your show because you are a bunch of criminals and crooks. And to the other names that came up in the show, yeah, Axel's going to be looking into you guys as well. And one last thing, we have a big show that another guy has been working on and we've been discussing back and forth. It's going to be nasty. I promise you it's going to be nasty. Yeah, it's going to be nasty because there's stuff going to the FMCSA, to the DOJ, to Homeland Security, and to FBI. We're not playing. We don't care who you guys are. We're coming like gangbusters for you guys, okay? Because you guys, a lot of you need to be deported or blocked because a lot of you aren't even in this country. You need to be stopped. You need to feel the pain because what you're doing is defrauding the whole industry, defrauding the legal system, defrauding the trucking community, and defrauding the United States in general. I have no mercy for you. I have no feelings for you. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, folks, axel.liveshow@gmail.com. If you need to get a hold of me, you frauds, be careful. You send me stuff. Axel checks everything, and I got the resources to run you guys. Yeah, that's right. We check everything. And don't forget to stop by the website there, axel-live.com. I just did an improvement to it. And let me know what you think of the show. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell for all notifications. And you can also find me on TikTok. You'll find all my links, top of my homepage. So stay vigilant, guys. Do what you need to do. Bust out those cameras, bust out those iPhones, bust out those whatever, videos, pictures, everything. Hey, it's war. And we're ready for war. Some of us veterans, we were built for this stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next one.